What's up? How y'all doing? I was thinking about going live yesterday, but I decided not to. I was just like not really in the mood for it, I guess you could say. Um, all right, let me switch views. Uh, there we go. How y'all doing? Um, so yeah, I'm just gonna be like doing stuff related to my series, I guess. I'm just chilling, like reading what you guys say in chat. That's basically it. Um. All right, hold on. Give me 1 second. There we go. I'm gonna move this right here. All right, I gotta set up my little capture thing. In the meantime, though, let's see. Wait, it's not this one. It's this one. There we go. You guys can look at this for now. While I set this up. Also, if you guys could invite anybody to the stream, I would appreciate that. You don't have to, but you know, it'd be nice. Okay. What's this? Hold on. In fact, I am gonna switch this just for a second. Yeah. How do you get here? You probably joined, to be honest, which is nice. Hmm. There we go. I had to find the app that I use. Here we go, chat. There we go. Look, see, now you can see my whole thing. And if I bring this over, boom. W chat. See how I did that? Epic. Um, I don't think I'm gonna animate right this second though. I kind of want to just like draw for a little bit. I think I'm gonna put some music in the background. Hold on. Here we go. I don't want it to just be like completely silent. All right. Okay. I'm locked in, chat. I'm gonna do some practice real quick. Y'all let me know if it looks like weird or anything while I'm doing this. Like if the thing starts glitching out or whatever, I don't know. Eh, I mean that's not like even, I don't think. But I mean it's close enough. That is close enough, chat. Should I make a tutorial one day on how to draw my characters? Because I kind of want to, but it's like, I don't know if people would be interested in it. I mean, I am. It's kind of hard to see the the little strand right there, but I can see where it is. I'm gonna make sure I get his hair right, because there's like a specific shape that I draw it in. And then I do one over here. Hmm. Yeah, that's good. W, you like to see the grind set. If y'all have anything you want me to draw that I think I can draw, I might try to draw it. Just saying. I don't think you guys would be able to submit like your OCs. At least not right now, because I won't be able to see them, obviously. But I mean, that would be kind of a fun thing to do for like an event, maybe like a Discord event. I don't know. You like submit your OCs, and then the best ones I draw or something. I don't know, and I'll make like a video on it. Would that be cool? I think that would be cool. I might do that actually. I'm gonna write that down because I do want to start doing like uh Discord events. You know. Can I draw my take on the Triforce? Like from Zelda? I mean, I don't think it would look too much different from how it actually looks in the games, but I gotta remember what it looks like. I think it's like one big triangle, right? But it's like three triangles, like inside of that. So it's like, uh, hold on, something like this, kind of, right? Like that. Yeah. See, cause I played a couple Zelda games. I like Zelda. I would do like a Zelda playthrough, but I've already played Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. But maybe I could do like a Link to the Past because I've never beaten that one. That would be an interesting stream because I do have the technology to facilitate that. What would I draw in the three small ones to represent each one? Um, hmm. Let me draw it out so I can like actually think about it for a second. All right. So hold on. It'd be like that, and then it would be like this, and then it'd be like that. Okay. Hmm. I have no idea. I'm gonna be completely honest. Uh, I'd probably keep them like the same as in the games. To be honest, I think the games got them pretty like accurate. I don't remember all three off the top of my head though. I'm pretty sure one is courage. And I don't remember the other two. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's not my fault. Blame the new Zelda games. They don't like. They don't really talk about it that much. Series got retcon in a game and a half. I wouldn't say it's a rec. I mean, it's kind of a retcon, but to be fair, that's kind of how Zelda is. I was about to disagree, but I was like, you know what, you're right. But it's Zelda. That's just kind of what they do. Hmm. I don't know if I want to make this like a full body or if I just want to draw his upper half. Because I've been practicing my what do you call it? My little anatomy, you know. I've been watching some tutorials and they've been teaching me some shit like shit like this, and then you do this, that, right? This, and draw out the arms, right? And you give him whatever type of hips you want, and then you draw out his legs. See? Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm just over here drawing some stuff. Probably gonna work on my series in a little bit. Do some animation. I'm gonna try not to leak the script while I do it, but you know, I make no promises. I promise I won't leak the whole thing though. But I might accidentally leak the part that I'm animating, but I think that's okay. You used to animate before you quit? What's the series about? My series is called Lights Gaze. If you want to know what it's about, you can either go to the playlist on my channel and watch it, or you can go to the Discord server in the description of the stream. I believe it should be. And damn, I'm getting an ad right now for AT&T. You could either go on the channel and go on the playlist, or you could, what do you call? You could go on the Discord server and go to the wiki. Hold on. Matter of fact, I'll show you, but I want to make sure I don't leak my personal information when I do. Hold on, 1 second. Okay. All right, I'm about to show y'all. All right, chat. So check it out, right? You go in the server, right? The official Lightscape server, which I own. Check it out, right? You go to this channel right here, right? You should be able to see it. It's called Series Wiki, right? You click this, and it shows you the wiki, and then you can figure out everything you need to know about the series, like up until like where it's caught up, basically right now. You can learn the backstories of Kurenma, Timir, Marvestal. I don't know if this guy has anything on his page. I'm not gonna click it just in case he does. You know, you can learn about the Earth a little bit, some of the groups. You can learn about the power system a little bit, which people don't really ask me questions about the power system, which I don't know if it's because they don't know about it or if it's like Um, it's just like well explained and they just don't really have any questions. But yeah, there's like elemental powers, uh shit like this, you know. So yeah, if you have any questions about the series, uh they'll probably be answered there, including what's it like it's about. I also did a stream recently. I should probably add it to the playlist. Hold on, give me 1 second. Oh wait, wrong thing. um, I did a stream recently where I explained the events of the series, like in real time. If you want to watch that, also, I gotta put them in the playlist. Right? Yeah. So I have a playlist on my channel. It's just called My Live Streams, and you can just see like basically like the VODs of all of my live streams that I've done so far. Not all of them technically, because there were some that I did like a year ago that weren't like in the style that I currently do them. But that's like I don't really consider those part of my actual like streaming thing, if that makes sense. Those are basically just like practice streams. All right, let's switch back. I'm gonna take a sip of water real quick though. What's good? Your name's Saul. I'm pretty sure that's an L. W. Saul's a good name. Water is delicious, guys. I used to think water was gross, but it's actually not. I said gotta stay hydrated. I mean, yeah, you do. You do gotta stay hydrated. Uh, Chat, what facial expression should I give him? What facial expression should I give him? This is how I used to draw eyes when I was in fifth grade. Alright, chat. They're probably not gonna be correct on the first try, but that's okay. Because then I can just move him around on his face. Alright. Also, I don't know if I should change my channel PFP soon. I might, just for like variety's sake. Because I did have the last one for a while. And I've had this one for a little bit. Couple months, I think. I know he's cross-eyed. Alright, just give me a second. I gotta move his pupils. But first I gotta make sure his eyes are like on his face correctly. I think that's good. That looks good to me. I'll think so. Alright, so then I just gotta. Yeah. That's a little better. And evolution. Uh, maybe. I could do something like that, perhaps. Mayhaps. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, I'm not gonna give him a detailed nose. I was thinking about it, though. I don't know how I want to do his mouth. Hmm. Should I do like a smile, maybe? Because I don't know, it doesn't really give smile vibes, but maybe I could like maybe something like that. I think that looks nice. All right, chat. Hold on, before I draw his arms, I'm about to tell y'all a secret, all right? And don't tell anyone I told you this, okay? But I'm gonna give you guys a humongous tip when it comes to drawing, all right? Use references, all right? See how I got these images here, right? Look, I'm about to give you an example. See, look, see this? This is a reference of an arm, right? So if you don't know how to draw an arm and you want to learn how to draw an arm, you should find one of these, right? It'll help you learn how to draw them. And even if you do know how to draw arms, it'll help you learn how to draw them better. Type shit. I use references, and I think my art is pretty cool. Damn, his arm is tiny. Hold on. Let me make this shit a little bit bigger. Maybe not at the end, but like that. Eh. I'm just gonna make his whole arm bigger in general. Alright, I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna erase this image. What's good, Tarts? I kind of want to draw your character. Isn't Isagi from like Blue Lock? I haven't watched Blue Lock. I just know it's about football or soccer, depending on where you live. His arm is like skinny and small. I gotta make it bigger. He got a little baby arm right now. I like beef him up. Boom, muscle chat. That's a little better, I think. Right, and then I flip that. Put that over here. Eh, I mean, it looks alright. It doesn't really matter that much for the purposes of what I'm doing. Because I don't think you're really going to see that far down anyways. I'm still going to like... I don't know, I just don't like it. Something about his arms is bugging me. I think they're just really short. Even that looks like weird. Hold on, because I Hmm. Like, look, I have this drawing of Karenma right here, right? Because I was practicing over here also. Like, look at his arms here. I don't know. I just feel like they're so short in comparison on this one. But I'll lock him. I'm a lock in chat. Maybe when I draw his clothes, it'll look better. Alright, I'm about to check your DMs in a second. Hold on. Boop, boop. Yeah, see, it's just like his arms are just short. He got little baby arms. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I just drew them weird. Big, big man hand. Big man fist. Look at that. And you know what I'm gonna do? Be lazy. Awesome. It's like I drew it on both sides, chat. Okay, see, it looks better now that I drew his hands and shit. It's not bad. I think I did it correctly. Should I draw his legs? I think I'm gonna draw his legs too. Why not? I might as well. I mean, I might as well just finish the fucking drawing. Excuse my German. Hmm. For a thumbnail, um, I don't really know what I would do with just Karenma standing up like straight. I don't think that really has like thumbnail potential in my opinion. Like if he was in a pose maybe, but I could just do that with the figure instead. I mean, I have used drawings in my animations before, and I'm probably gonna do that in episode 2. Spoilers, but I don't know, just like it would be a boring thumbnail. I don't think anybody would like want to watch the video. Right, just flip that because I'm lazy. Uh, I might have to make them a little bit longer. Let me add the feet real quick. Hmm, yeah, I did it. I did it. I did it. He's standing a little bit crooked, but you know what? I could fix that. I can make him stand straight. Hold on. Chat, we're gonna fix his posture. You ready? It's about to be funny as shit. Alright, hold on. Let's start with the legs. Let's start with the legs. Alright. These are pretty straight. I think. Yeah, that's good. Alright, now let's get his torso. Yep. And then we're gonna grab the rest of him, including his face without his mouth. Oh, what happened to his eyeball? I guess we'll have to grab that later. Hold on. Okay. Right, hold on. I'm gonna like line it up, but I'm gonna have to like push everything down a little bit. Alright. Hmm. Oh, it's a little bit too close, guys. I made him a little bit dumb. Hold on. Oh shit. Chat. His eyes are messed up, chat. I'm just gonna redraw it, chat. Oh wait, hold on. I think it's because like his clothing is like wrapped around his face. Hold on. Yeah, you know what? I'll just leave him there. Okay. And then I'm gonna push everything down and then I'll move him back over. And then we'll be good. You know what? I'm gonna combine these layers. We're gonna drag everything down. Right? Awesome. And then we're gonna combine these layers. And then we'll just there we go. His legs are a little bit far down, but you know, we just bring those back up. See, look, I fixed his posture, guys. Hold on, the music stopped. I think it's because there was an AT there was an AT&T ad. Hold on. See, I don't have Spotify Premium, guys. Sorry. I was wondering why I was a little bit quiet. All right, once I finish drawing Kurama, I'm gonna draw Tarts' character. I'll do like a little sketch of it.
What got you into your business, whether it's manufacturing, running a restaurant, or your business from home. What you didn't get into your business for was banking. But luckily, Wells Fargo offers business checking, payments, and lending all in one place, in your neighborhood.
What's good,
and on
Rizzy?
our app. So you can focus on doing
It's a long ad.
Wells Fargo. You're good at business. We're good at business banking. Learn more at wellsfargo.com/business.
I'll take another sip of my water.
Wells Fargo Bank and a member FDIC.
Awesome. See, now the music's back. Now we can just slide Kurama over. Now that we fixed his posture, basically. His face is a little lopsided, but ignore that. Okay. I don't draw perfectly symmetrical. It's alright. Just gonna have to understand. Draw his big old shorts that sometimes look like a skirt. little too short. Hold on. There we go. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly do the shoes. I'm not gonna like spend a lot of time on it. And then we'll move on. W guys. That's Karenma right there. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Alright. I'm gonna grab this one because this one looks cool here. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna switch to the view real quick. So I can grab this image. There we go. There we go, guys. And I'm gonna sketch his character. Oh, yeah. And then we could finally start actually getting serious and working on stuff. Alright, I'm not gonna know how to draw this hair, so we're just gonna wing it. Also, those ears kind of confuse me a little bit, so I'm also gonna just kind of have to figure it out as I go. I'm only gonna do like the upper half for this one, because I literally can't see his legs. Not that I mind. I also don't think I know how old he is, like in this picture. Hmm. How would I even draw that? Because it's like this almost. Like, hold on. How do I even like... He's 12. Right, and then I think I did a good head shape though. Like that? Did I do it like this? That's kind of what it looks like. Right? Not bugging. I mean, they're more upturned there. They're more like this. Maybe I should do more like that. Or like this, maybe. That's probably good. And then I'll do the little inside part right here. Right? I think. I don't know how to... I don't know how that works. Like this. Right? I don't know what I'm doing, chat. I have no idea. What's good? And then, like, his hair is just... I don't even know. Like, there's this. There's a big strand right here that I see. But then the stuff before that, like on top of his head, is like kind of like this. Let me see if I can start from the side. There goes like it goes one. Alright. It goes one like this. There goes another right here. And this one goes up. And then there's one right here. And a big one right here. But then there's just a giant strand like right here. So it's like, I don't even know if I should have this ear here though. I think I should just do this. Just have his hair go over his ear. I mean, I don't know. The design kind of confuses me a little bit. I'm a little bit kerfuffle. Do the hair, then the ears? But the ears are like in the middle of the hair though, that's the thing. Like I can't just do the hair because then the ear is just right here. You know? I'm a little bit confused. Here, I think I might just need like more time. I'm gonna leave this here for now. How I have this. I might just need more time and maybe like a different reference and I'll be able to do it. But for now, let me get rid of this Canva tab. For now, I'm gonna lock in. Alright, shut. So I was working on light skates. Now I'm working on light skates again. This is part of episode 2, right here. I'm trying to do like a little walk cycle on this part. So nothing's actually moving here. It's just the camera. And then stuff is moving because of parallax. Animation trick. Alright, so I have to figure out a walk cycle for Karenma here. Because he's supposed to be walking and talking and yipping and yapping. But it's been a long while since I've actually animated a walk cycle, believe it or not. I think the last time that I did a walk cycle was, what was it? It wasn't, I don't think it was for episode 1. I think it was after episode 1. A little bit after that. Well, I haven't done one in a while. So I'm gonna try to make it work. Actually, let me just look up a reference. My search history is probably fine. I don't think I have anything weird here. Uh, I want to find one that like preferably works with like 20 FPS. I don't want to just like copy it frame for frame, but I want to use it as like the basis for like the tempo of my walk cycle, if that makes sense. This little goofy ass one in the corner. Hmm. I think I'm gonna use this one because of the poses. I like the poses in it. Let's see if I can get the whole picture. This is how you get references, chat. Now that I have that, I'm just gonna import it as a sprite and I'm gonna use it to help me animate this. I'm probably gonna have to animate this walk cycle in the wrong direction and then like put it back the right way. Like I'm gonna have to flip it around. So this is like mid walk, I think. I want to make sure I'm using the same like side that he's using. Alright, so that's left arm, right leg. So that would be this and that. So right now he's like this kind of. Here, I don't want to like trace it, but I'm kind of gonna trace it a little bit just so I can see. Because it's kind of hard to see. I just want to make sure I get the footing right. Because like the proportions are completely different, so it makes it kind of hard to do it ideally. I mean, I was pretty close already. Gotta bring this back a little. There we go. I probably move this now. I'm gonna make him lean back a little bit also. I don't want him to just walk like straight like a robot. Okay. So that's frame 1. Now we're gonna do frame 2. Damn, he is high up in the frame right now. It's alright. What is chat's opinion on Xenoverse 2? Xenoverse 2 is cool. I think Xenoverse 2. Not the best Dragon Ball game, but it's cool. I enjoyed it a lot when it came out. I will say that much. Right. And then I'm gonna bend forward, pause. Damn, Xenoverse 1 was your first Dragon Ball game? Nasty work.
Now at Verizon,
Nasty
we're
work,
locking in
brother.
low prices for 3
Yeah,
years.
why am I getting a
Guaranteed
Verizon ad
unlimited.
though?
And you can get a
You're
single
giving
line
me
for
every internet
$45
provider,
a month
bro.
when you switch
Next
into
is gonna be
Xfinity.
Optimum.
That's our best price ever on unlimited welcome with autopay plus taxes and fees, guaranteed for 3 years. Because at Verizon, we got you.
You're doing the
Visit
Michael
your
Jackson
local
right now.
NYC Verizon store today. $20 monthly promo credits applied over 36 months with a new line on unlimited welcome.
Doesn't even look like
Unlimited
his
5G
legs
and
are like
4G
spaced
LTE may be
apart.
temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Price guarantee applies to then current base monthly rate.
Maybe I
Additional terms
should
and
like.
conditions apply.
No, they're good here. I think it's. Yeah, I gotta spread them out more. Maybe like that.
Choose chill because that song lives rent free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party.
Yeah, it being your first Dragon Ball thing is crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Cracking open with music to your ears already.
My first Dragon Ball thing was Dragon Ball GT on Nicktoons, I think. Either that or like YouTube, probably, or like Adult Swim. I don't know why I thought somebody was about to start rapping when that beat came on. I mean, yeah, Xenoverse 2 was hype originally, back in the day. I don't know why I feel like I'm doing this like completely wrong. I feel like this should be like that. That's better. My first anime was Dragon Ball. Pretty confident in that. Hey, Mailbox. You don't show up in these streams often. At least I don't think you do. If you do, you don't type in them often because I don't notice you. It was good. I was talking about you, like 2 streams ago when I was doing the series analysis. Oh. Hmm. Trying to think. How should I do this? You missed my other streams? Dang, bro, you gotta start showing up for them more often. You gotta look in the Discord server because I say when I like do my next streams. I think my next stream is probably gonna be like Thursday. If it's not Thursday, it's gonna be this weekend. Because I do want to take a little bit, to chill. I can't do it Friday because I won't be here Friday. I will be at the doctor's. Chat my locked in. Chat my locked in chat. It's the longest you've ever seen anybody animate a walk cycle ever, chat. And then I gotta do all the extra details like his hair and shit. You wish you could animate like this? Bro, I'm literally using a reference. Bro, you could do this right now. If you just open the app and grab a picture and just fucking look at it and do this. Like, what I'm doing right now is not difficult, bro. And I don't say that to be, like, rude, you know? I'm just saying it is very possible for you to do this. Alright, and then this one. He has this like that. Should I be extra and animate like his torso moving side to side? Or would that be too much? I think that's a little bit too much. I don't think he would be turning like crazy while he's walking. But I will move his shoulders. Eh, I mean, it looks alright. I'm gonna have to see what it looks like when I actually animate it. Hold on. Alright, chat. So let's get one thing straight. I'm gonna center all these. Eh. Ooh. Sorry if you guys heard that. I stepped on my mic wire. Oopsies. Well, I wouldn't say just copy all your animations, but it's a good way to learn, yeah. How do you make the OC? Well, see, here's the thing, right? I did it. That's the trick. If you're asking about how do you write an OC, I'm not really the guy for that. Oh. Yeah, this is either gonna look decent or really ass. And right now it's looking like it's gonna look really ass. You know what? I'm just gonna animate it how I would normally animate it, because this is not working, chat. I'm sorry I wasted all your time on that fucking walk animation. I'll never do that again. Forgive me. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Alright. I'm gonna animate a walk cycle how I would animate a walk cycle, chat. Because that shit was kinda ass. this doesn't work out, uh, well, regrettably, I might have to dig up those old walk cycles that I did for episode one. Like, repurpose that shit. Not like literally take the walk cycle, but I might just have to like use it as a reference. But I think I'm locked in. I think I remember how to do a walk cycle, guys. See, that looks better already. How do I make fight scenes? Practice. And that's basically it. Just practice, man. You gotta learn how to do it. I think I'm gonna make this like a less detailed walk cycle. Because I think it being like kind of like choppy adds to the charm. And it also makes it easier for me to animate. So it's a win-win. Oh wait, hold on. Killing me. Am I bugging? I feel like I'm confusing myself. Wait. Yeah, I got these three. Right. I'm gonna do another one. And I'm gonna copy this one, put it right here. There we go. Am I? Hold on. Yeah, I'm not bugging. There we go. Yeah, see, that looks decent. It's not perfect, but that's because I'm about to clean it up, chat. That's the thing. The thing you not think about, chat. Hmm. I would just say like study if it, if you're asking like how to make walking and running animations. Just use references, honestly. What is that? Ooh, yuck.
Let's go.
What the hell? All right, I set up Spotify because I do not want to listen to some shit like that. Ugh. I need to drink some water after hearing that shit, chat. Made me feel sick. Bleh. Gross. Not all country is bad, but that sounded particularly like really ass. I'm almost there. I'm almost there, chat. I just gotta do another one of these for this, and then I should be good. And then I just gotta fix the posing and shit. Sorry, chat. I am really locked in right now. I'm like transcending to another dimension of animation. Hmm. I don't like how much he like jolts. Like he needs to come a little bit more in. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You love Let's Gays. You know what I love more than Let's Gays, chat? Family. Make sure you hug your family. Meh. It's a little better. It looks like he's speed walking. Mm, I think that's probably good enough. What do you guys think? Here, I'll do a poll real quick. There you go, chat. Well, while I'm waiting for the poll, I'm just gonna animate the rest of them, basically. Somebody said you love my model. Thank you. Do you want to see the 360? Hold on. Welcome, Hien. Okay, hold on. We'll pull up the 360 real quick. Oop. Uh-uh. Yep. Like, and then I have a more detailed version of his hair for like certain scenes and stuff. Like I have like a texture for it. And then I have like these are like bendy limbs basically. Cause Karenma can like shapeshift and stuff. So I gotta be able to like convey the fact that like his limbs can bend like noodles. So he got noodle legs, right? And then he also has noodle arms. So you can do the same thing with his arms. And they also stretch and all that good stuff. And then I have just a 360 of his hair. I have his hat right here and a texture for his hat for certain scenes and stuff. Same thing with his bang right here. You can see the texture for his hair better there. And then this is his reference sheet. So you can see some facial expressions, you know. And then these are his eyes that I have, at least right now. I'm probably gonna remake these at some point. And then same thing for time here. Just like less extensive, you know. We have the turnaround, the reference sheet, the eyes, so on and so forth. He does not have bendy limbs though, because he is not cartoonified like Kurama is. Alright. I'm probably gonna try to smooth this a little bit, because it is like a little too choppy for me. But I also want to do his hair real quick, if I can. The eyes are made in Procreate, which is a drawing app. And then what I did is I took the images from Procreate, made them transparent, and then I imported those into Sticknodes as sprites. So the facial expressions, like his eyes and stuff, a majority of the time are sprites. But I do have a model that I made specifically for his eyes, just in case I want to make him like blink, and I don't want to go through the effort of like layering and all that. Yeah, I think that's good. His hair doesn't have to move like fucking Rapunzel, you know? Nothing crazy. Should I? I don't think I should make his hat bounce. I think that would be a little bit extra. I mean, I could. It's like a tiny, tiny little bounce. You don't give your stick figures hair. Karenma used to not have hair back in the day. He gained hair eventually though, because you know he's just cool. He just yelled and powered up so much that you know he grew hair. He's like the opposite of Saitama. I feel like the reason it isn't smooth is because there's a frame missing like there. There should be a little frame in between here. Something like this maybe. Or maybe not, actually. Yeah, scrap that. And I'm gonna make his arms swing out just a little bit more. I want to make him a little bit more bouncy. Hmm. Now that looks weird. I don't like that. What would a black Luigi look like? Probably like Luigi but black, if I had to guess. Hmm. Yeah, it's probably fine. Alright, let's see what it looks like, chat. Because it might look like ass, or it might look okay. We gotta find out. I have no idea what you guys are yapping about right now in my chat. Oh shit, I forgot to layer everything. Okay, hold on. By everything, I mean the floor. There we go. I forgot to make him animated, but I mean, it looks okay. The thing is, I'm gonna have to drag him alongside the camera also. See, I don't know. I don't know if I want him to be far away like that, or if I want him to be more close up like this. You know? I think I'm gonna do it farther away though, just for like variety's sake. I have them like this. Alright, so animated. Let's flip him. Alright, let me just make sure I'm layering everything correctly. We're gonna do like 75 maybe. Yeah, I think that's probably good. Hmm. I feel like everything is kind of low to the ground. That might be part of the problem. Like, I think the tree should go up a little bit. But then again, they're like kind of like stuck where they are, so. Hmm. It's probably fine. Maybe, actually, maybe I will make Krenma just. Yeah, I'll make Krenma like this. And I'll have him move alongside the camera. Alright, let me see what this looks like first of all. He's walking a little bit slow. I feel he's walking a little bit slow. Is that just me? Maybe if I do it like this. Yeah, that's better. I think just like a little bit further though. Probably like that. Yeah. I wouldn't say I did it for nothing. It's just, animation takes a lot of time. Alright, so now I gotta add the dialogue. Because I don't want Kermit to just walk up without saying anything, so. Probably gonna have him say, like. Alright. I figured it out. Okay. I got it. I got it. I'm about to show you how I do dialogue also. I'm probably gonna make this like its own like dedicated video at some point. But yeah, I use Procreate for my dialogue. So let me make sure I have the colors. And we're gonna get rid of this. And I don't know if I want to keep this shape. I think I'm gonna change the shape to something different. Hmm. Yeah, I keep like accidentally kicking the shit out of my audio. Hmm. I think I'm gonna do. I'll do a circle. Why not? Let's do a circle, guys. A little bit smaller than that. It's not gonna be perfectly centered, but that's okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna put this below. We're gonna do. I believe it's No, not mask. It is clipping mask, right? No, it's reference. There we go. Then I do white. Go here, and boom. There we go. Then we take this, put it on top. Make sure it's the right size and all that jazz. You know? Which I'm probably gonna make it a little bit. Hmm. Well, how long is this little walk cycle right here? 5 seconds? Alright, I got it. Yeah, right? And then for the second layer, make it an outline, and boom. And then optionally, if you want to add shading, what you can do is duplicate this layer, right? Put it on top of the outline. I prefer putting it on top of the outline. Make it whatever color you want. I'll make it like bright. And then you want to rasterize the layer. Oh, wrong one. You want to rasterize it, right? Now that it's rasterized, you can cut it up. So I do like this. See? Now it's shaded. Ta-da! But I prefer leaving it like this, at least right now, because I think it's cleaner and it's easier to read. So yeah, you just take that and save the image. And once you save the image, you go here. You're gonna go to sprites. You're gonna grab the image. And you're gonna make the sprite. I prefer having my anti-alias off because it like, how do I describe it? It makes it blurry kind of almost. Depending on like the quality of your image and stuff, it makes it like blurry. So I don't really like using it. Okay. Make your sprite and then bam. Now I have my dialogue. And it only took 20 years. Wait, hold on. There you go. Alright, so I'm also gonna have to lock this to the camera. But that's okay. Yep, so now it'll follow along with Karma. Hmm. I want to have him like switch poses mid walk cycle though, but I don't want to make the walk cycle longer. So I think I'm just gonna make like two walk cycles and I'll have like a transition between both of them. How long have I even been streaming for? Let me check. I think I might have to wrap up soon. Yeah, we're gonna have to wrap up soon. Alright, so I'm gonna play the whole animation real quick so you guys can see, you know, little progress that we're making. Alright, guys. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm sorry it's a little bit quiet right now. I wish there was more going on, like music in the background stuff. I'll try to find more music to play in the background for next stream. Probably like Sonic music. So yeah, the next stream is either gonna be like Wednesday or Thursday or this weekend. I'll let you guys know in the Discord server when I decide which one. Speaking of which, if you haven't joined the Discord server, make sure you go into the description of the stream and you click the link so you can join. While you're there, maybe check out my Ko-fi if you're interested in like supporting me, or if you want to download like the models from the pilot, for example. Um, and yeah, that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you guys are, you know, having a good time. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. And I will see you guys on the next stream. Y'all have a good one.